Every cast member of every movie or series out there have to follow a set of rules that, in the end, are all for the benefit of the show, and breaking them would lead to a bad result. And today, we are going to talk about just that, particularly about the Flash cast, and some of these strict rules the cast must follow to stay in the midst of everything. And without further ado, let's dive right in. Taxpayer. The heroes of the Flash stand for law, order, and justice, always trying to do the right thing, always staying on the good side of things, while the villains push for chaos, power, and greed, and with that portrayal on the small screens, doing everything according to the law. And while the Flash is fast, it is doubtful that he can outrun the Internal Revenue Service behind the scenes. Some of the actors, we don't want to mention them, have run a foul play on the IRS in real life, and some of them didn't get it easy, getting convicted for evading taxes, spending more than 2 years in federal prison. Thus, all cast members, not only from The Flash, but the entire CW industry, have to pay their taxes and keep their records clean. Showrunners' priority.
People are gonna die and that's gonna be on us. I made a few slight modifications.
The showrunners are not there to be the main source behind the initial idea. They are also the connection between the cast and the producers. And when a showrunner gets into a quarrel with an actor, even he or she is a prominent one. It is almost always the case that the actor gets kicked out from the cast group. This is just what happened with one actor during the season 4 of the sister show of The Flash and The Arrow. One particular cast member was not in agreement with the creative side of things with the character, and had a few words to say to the showrunner, thus getting the boot and ending their time in the CW series. Hiring and firing.
Anybody know what to do?
Now, while most people around the world envy the fame all the actors get in the public eye, however, it is a whole different thing when the actors are asked about this. Many of them will say that being an actor is just like any other job. The only thing that matters is job security, and even they don't have that privilege. That is if something goes wrong on his or her personal side of things. On that note, these showrunners can simply cut off the cast member whenever and however they want to, which is just what happened with Hartley Sawyer, getting kicked out of the series because of one of his tweets. Location and relocation.
Requesting backup.
I called in a little bit of extra muscle.
We all know that Barry is fast and can get anywhere in the blink of an eye, cover any location necessary. However, this is a whole other thing for the actors, and knowing that many of the CW series, which include superheroes, not being required to film in a specific location, could mean that actors need to be adaptable to relocating from one filming location to another, without any question about it. Now yes, many of the scenes in The Flash are filmed in Vancouver. Some actors are just not fit for north of the border. Thus, if this is the case, don't get surprised if some of your favorite characters are just completely written off the script and said goodbye to. Each and every one of the cast members need to be ready to move. Clothes on. We are all familiar with the fact that almost every superhero, including the Flash, wears a full body costume, which somewhat shows the physique of the body, but never too much, just enough. The CW series are TV PG rated, thus the cast members of the Flash always have to show just enough skin, but not too much outside of the series. If the case is otherwise, there will be one too many strict rules broken. This is, of course, to set an image of the actor of being a superhero, not just in the series, but also in real life, reflecting what he does in the series in real life, inspiring everyone around them. And how would someone who plays a superhero do this, matching his own self from the small screen? Work comes first. The superheroes we see in the TV shows can do almost anything. However, the cast members playing them are only human. And because of that, there could come a family issue of some sort, or personal issue of any kind, and producers will try to ease the process and help that member out. But the actor should also know that work comes first. This is one of the rules that all Flash cast members have to follow. Yes, there are hard times in life, but the whole series can't suffer from one member alone. It is a very sad thing to hear, but that is just real life. And if someone cannot be brought back in time, he might get cut from the show. Staying in shape.
Oh my God. Where am I?
Barry's increased metabolism because of his superpowers allows him to eat whatever he wants, whenever he wants, without ever gaining any extra weight. And if he overdoes it, a quick jog around the world would sort things out in just a couple of seconds. However, in the real world, this is not the case. One of the most strict rules of the entire CW universe and the series in it, including The Flash, is the cast members to always stay in shape, because all of the action-packed scenes and the form-fitting costumes do not allow for anyone to gain weight if it is not required of him for the storyline of the series. Thus, actors often commit to extreme exercises and a strict diet to maintain their superheroic physiques, muscle training, and cardio alike. Follow the script.
Barry told me to be strong. I'm being strong.
The tight continuity of the Arrowverse is one of the most unique elements in it. For example, actions taken in The Flash can have some kind of an effect in the other shows in the Arrowverse. And the main reason that many of the shows, including The Flash, is a success is the very well-established collaboration between the showrunners, directors, writers, and cast. This, however, also suppresses of just how any of the cast members can ad-lib, with every move and every line carrying so much meaning for the entire group of shows. Actors are in a lot of pressure portraying their roles. Now, there are small changes that are discussed beforehand, but major changes are not allowed. Social media.
We will get Iris back.
As with the live interviews, one other place where all the Flash cast members share their thoughts about the show is on the social media. And like with the interviews face-to-face, they all have to be cautious about what they post on social media. First, to not spoil anything about the series and what is coming up in the future, but also to not be in the eye of the public because of something bad they did. Instead of being praised for something much better, a good deed in the world, the social media allows the fans and the actors to connect and share the thoughts between, which is a huge deal both for the cast members and the fans, feeling like they are even closer to their superheroes on screen, making them love the show and the characters that much more. Diversity respect.
I'm free. I'm home.
Hey, Slugger.
The Flash, as well as any other series from the CW, has one of the most diverse casts out there in primetime television. For example, in The Flash, Candace Patton, who plays Iris West Allen, and Jesse L. Martin, who plays Joe West, the father figure to Barry, are both African American. On the other hand, Carlos Valdez, who plays Cisco Ramon, or known by his metahuman nickname Vibe, was born in Colombia. And Keenan Lonsdale, who plays Wally West, aka Kid Flash, was born in Australia to a father of Nigerian descent. You can see where we are getting at. When all this is combined and such a diverse cast at hand, the respect for diversity is probably one of the strictest rules in the entire notebook. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, which of these rules have been the most surprising one to hear and why? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.